Paul Harrell, weekdays from 4 to 6. Learn more at paulharrell.com. Media Group.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the program. This is hour number 2. My name is Paul. You have found the intersection of conservative ideas and reality. We are building a liberty machine, and we want you to be a part of that. One of the ways you can do that is to call us or text us, 870-275-9799. All right, so what do we got here? Man, I'm looking forward to this segment here. I really am. Have you seen what the Arkansas Democrat Party, what they are doing? I'm gonna have to get my keyboard closer here. So the Arkansas Democratic Party, they've tweeted a few things recently. And what they're tweeting is, you see this there, fellow Democrats. This is you can follow them on Twitter if you want. I mean, I wouldn't suggest it, but you could. It's at ARKDems. Not D-I-M-S. Not like they're dim. Like they're Dems. ARKDEMS. Fellow Democrats, we are now seeking nominations. Look at this. We're seeking nominations for our annual awards. The following awards will be given at this year's hashtag Clinton dinner. Now, that used to be, what's funny about this, folks, is that actually the Clinton dinner. The Clinton dinner used to be the Jefferson Jackson Day dinner, but they had to get rid of that one. They had to get rid of it. You remember that? It's part of the Arkansas Democrat Party. They're ashamed of Thomas Jefferson. They're ashamed of him. They didn't want to name the guy who wrote the Declaration of Independence because he had slaves. They had to change the name of the Jefferson Jackson dinner. It's pretty pathetic. So now it's called the Clinton dinner because that's fantastic. I suppose that's just that just not the is it the Bill Clinton dinner or is it just called Clinton? Is it kind of is it a nod to like the whole family? If it's a nod to the whole family. And I only say this because, honestly, I don't really know how pro-choice Bill Clinton was. I mean, that was before. But see, back in the 90s, people didn't realize what abortion was. Now there's been an education movement. People actually know you're taking a life here. And the popular opinion on this is just gone way back to the right, because people understand what this is. But if you want to make this if the Clinton dinner wants to be about that the Democrats are throwing, if that encompasses Hillary at all and her radical pro abortion views, pro Margaret Sanger views, I got news for you, folks. I mean, in a couple of decades, when abortion is looked at the way slavery is looked at today, and I really believe that it will be, they're going to have to change the name of their dinner again. Just throwing that out there. And changing the name of the dinner won't change the fact that something offensive happened in history, by the way. Now, let them own it. Let them own it. Don't change it. Anyway, so fellow Democrats, we are now seeking nominations for our annual awards. The following awards will be given at this year's end. I'm sorry, I did the same thing again. At this year's Clinton dinner. Goes on. You can kind of scroll down here. Hang on one second. Scroll down. Hang on. Did I click out of it? I think I might have clicked out of it. Let me see here. You go down here, submissions. Now, this is what I wanted right here. Submissions can be made at the link below. Okay. So at the link below, you see the clintondinner.com/award submit. So when we click on over there, this is what it looks like. Let me see if I can't zoom in on this a little bit for you folks. I'm producing the show and hosting the show myself today. So the 2017 Summer Gathering and Clinton dinner. This is for the Arkansas Democrat Party, by the way. So they're asking for names of top Democrats. Who are the top Democrats? So I decided, and I'm going to do this here on air. I'm going to submit some names of, I think they're top Democrats. I mean, the Democrat Party may not think that they're top Democrats, but I think that they're top Democrats, okay? So we're going to start with your name. Okay, I'll be transparent here. My name's Paul. I shouldn't go by an alias, right? I mean, they're going to know who it is. Hey, you know what? You guys out there should submit your names too. Submit names for top Democrats. Okay? I mean, you really should. Okay, I'm going to give the show email address here. Let's see here. There we go. So we have that. We'll give a phone number of the show phone number of 275 then see 9799. Okay. All right, so who am I nominating? Okay. Who am I going to nominate for a top Democrat? James. And we're going to scroll over here. Sturch. Now, James Sturch is actually a Republican, but I'm nominating him. I think he deserves a top Democrat award. Okay. I don't have his address. I do have his contact number, but I don't know. Should I put it here for you guys? I don't think so. But why am I nominating State Representative James Sturch for a Democrat Party award? Okay. Let me write this out for them. James took to the floor. I'd say no. James took to the House floor for the first time. Excuse my typing skills. For the first time to speak against the Republican school choice bill. That was that was the first time State Representative James Sturch ever took to the floor of the House to speak for or against something. So he was speaking against the Republican school choice bill. Okay. And then we say, and I'm going to say here, way to go, James, because this is a Democrat award list, right? Okay. But then I'm going to say this. His liberal credentials don't end there. When you recommend somebody for awards, you can never use too many exclamation points. A lot of people don't know that. He also voted for tax increases. Oh, messed up there. Also voted for tax increases, we'll say to make, or let's just say this, to increase the size of government. There we go. All right, so recap. Why am I nominating this person is what the Democrat website is asking me. I'm saying James took to the House floor for the first time to speak against the Republican school choice bill. Way to go, James. His liberal credentials don't end there. He also voted for tax increases to increase the size of government. I'm using tax increases and then increase. I don't like that. I don't know what that's called, but that's not a good thing. So he also voted for tax increases to grow the size of government. I like it. All right, so now we got to decide how we're going to nominate. Please select the award. Gracie Carnes, Democratic Woman of the Year. No, I mean, should I nominate James Sturch to be the Democratic Woman of the Year? Maybe. Let's see. Harold Jinks, Democratic Man of the Year. Jeffrey Ledbetter, Young Democrat of the Year. Oh, no, seriously, though, because James Sturch is a young up-and-comer. I think he should – I think the Young Democrat. I think the Young Democrat of the Year, James Sturch, would be good. And then, so the Jeffrey Ledbetter Young Democrat of the Year. That's what we're submitting him as. And then, what does it say? Let's go look at the description of the Young Democrat of the Year. Okay. The Pulaski County Democratic Committee presents the Jeffrey Ledbetter Award to the outstanding young Democrat who shares the same passion and dedication of his namesake. Jeffrey Ledbetter was the son of Carl and Brownie Ledbetter. He followed in his family footsteps and was politically active at an early age. He participated in numerous political campaigns. He was always involved in the Young Democrats. This award should reflect an enthusiasm and idealism that is inherent in youth and is present when one thinks of Jeffrey Ledbetter. Anyway, we're nominating James Sturch for that award. It's the Young Democrat Award. That's what he's getting. And let's see. Do we have everything else? So I, Paul Harrell, nominate James Sturch for the 2017 Clinton Dinner Awards to receive the Jeffrey Ledbetter Young Democrat of the Year Award. And we click Submit. And thank you. Sweet. There we go. Hey, folks, if you want to do the same thing, I just want you to know the deadline for submitting big government Republicans to get Democrat awards, that's what I would suggest that you would do. The deadline for the award nominations is by 5 p.m. on Monday, July the 3rd. Nominations will not be accepted after the deadline, okay? So what I'm going to do during the break here is I'm going to take this submission link, right, and I'm going to go ahead and put it up on our Facebook page. We'll do that right during the break. Facebook.com/Paul Talk Show. That's Facebook.com/Paul Talk Show. And I may have to submit somebody. I don't know. Should I submit Dan Douglas on this thing? I really think maybe the next one, the next person that I submit might need to be him. What do you think? 870-275-9799.